Hiya. What did you make of that tonight then?
Well, I think in general, I think it was a good game. Pleased with the attitude again and the performance. Many positive things, things to improve. But I think in general, I am so pleased. I am happy.
Your team's looking a lot stronger now, I think, with the likes of Reece coming back in. Ben Chilwell, of course, came on in the second half there, and you can see the senior players coming in now and helping the young players that we've seen over the last week or so.
No, I think the balance is much better. We need to work in the balance of the team. Yes, but so happy because after 4 months, Reece can play 60 minutes, 1 hour. At least I think it's so important for him to get again to have the feelings of compete. And I think it's so important for many reasons. And this type of game help a lot. Player like Jackson that arrived from La Liga before start the season to compete against a team like Newcastle that is going to be involved in Champions League. I think it's so important. Yes, I think younger that that they are performing really well. Also, it's too many positive things. I think I am so happy with everything so far.
His Nico's finished tonight, and then his finish a couple of days ago against Brighton. So cool and composed. He looks like he's got that real calmness in front of goal when he's through.
Yes, I think he's showing his quality, his talent. I think he's good in front of the goal. He's very relaxed when have the chances and show in these games. So happy because of always the striker and the offensive player need to score to build their confidence and trust.
Is it a big step up for him from where he's came from to come into the Chelsea team and essentially in the games that he's played lead the line? How big a step up is that for him?
For him to
from where he was before.
Well, I think he was in La Liga. La Liga is also really competitive, but of course he need to adapt to the Premier League, and here the tempo is higher than La Liga. Transitions, be connected with the game. I think many things that make the Premier League one of the best, but one of the most competitive and exigent in terms of physical condition.
Hi Mauricio.
Hi.
Just to follow up on that, did we see a different side of his game tonight? The hold-up play, running in behind, and particularly the moment in the box with the way he dribbled with the ball. Were you pleased with his all-round game?
I don't understand, sorry, the question.
Did you see another side of Nicholas Jackson's game, not only the finishing, how he held up the ball, his work rate? Were you pleased with his all-round game?
Yes, no, of course. Still he needs improving his physical condition. It's only the beginning, the pre-season. He arrived late, didn't start with us from the beginning. And then, of course, we are involved here in the tour. We are so happy to be here and share with our fans, but at the same time it's tough, and that is why we need to manage this situation. That is why we administrate in different way the player. But of course, the plan was maybe to play a little bit more, but after 45 minutes, I think we decided to substitute him because I think he played 45 minutes and get the good feelings.
And another assist for Ian Matson tonight, playing on the other side, on the right-hand side. How much has he impressed you during the game?
Yes, I am so happy with him. He's a player that can play in different positions. His quality, he understanding, on the game. He's a so clever player. I think I am so pleased with him so far.
Hi, can you just tell us who you didn't want to give minutes to for injuries, not fitness, not fit enough?
Sorry?
Can you just tell us who you weren't able to give minutes to because of injuries?
Who?
Yeah, which players were not fit for today?
Madueke, Noni, that is in Philadelphia. A little, tiredness in his hamstring, but it's not a big thing. That is in Philadelphia. And then, yes, precaution because, Thiago and Levi. And then because we don't have more possibility to play with Angelo and Luis because we have 3 players in the same position, cannot play all. But, that thing is only Madueke that suffer. But it's a thing that maybe can be sorted in the next few days.
Hi, Mauricio.
Hi.
Because you've got Mark Cucurella and Ben Chilwell, not many people were talking about Ian Maatsen before pre-season. Has he played himself into your plans for next season? And is that as a forward?
Yes, so far it's in my plan. Yes, so far yes.
And is that as
I
a
am so
forward?
pleased with him. I told before. I am so pleased because he's a player that his attitude and commitment and then understanding about the game. He's a player that you can use in different positions. You know, that is a good thing for the team and for a coach. You know, for a coaching staff, always is good to have this type of player. No.
And we spoke to Mark right at the beginning of the tour in Chapel
who?
Hill, to Mark Cucurella back in Chapel Hill. And he was reflecting on last season and the difficulties of it and about the confidence. And he had a bit of a difficult moment tonight for the goal. What have you found in him as a player? Have you found someone who's low on confidence, and how do you build that?
No, at the moment he's okay. He's good. I think all players start from zero. It's about to compete. We have him and Chile also that they need to compete for his position, and of course Ian that can play there. Luis, we have four players that can play in the same position. That is the balance and time that we were talking before, no? About to provide a good balance on the squad. We need to add players because maybe in another position we miss some players, but in that position we have four, and sometimes it's unbalanced, you know, the squad, and not sometimes it's unbalanced the squad, and we need to, you know, to build a very balanced squad to have the possibility to compete for position, but not, you know, to have players that maybe are going to be the third or fourth option to play, and it's going to be unacceptable to have players, you know, that maybe for one position, four players playing to play for one place, you know.
How many players?
So I've got to move it on just so I can get a question in. I'm going to go here, let's just keep it to 1 each so we get it right.
Hi, Mauricio.
Hi.
You said you wanted to see Nkunku and Jackson play together. What did you see tonight in terms of the way they worked together, and what do you think can be the potential of that partnership?
No, I think it was good to see. First half, I think they play well. They find themselves. I think they create chances. Always was a threat for the defensive line of Newcastle. I think it's only time, you know, to build the relationship. There is a possibility to play in the future with these two players there.
Okay, we'll go to Ben, Niz, then finish at Scott.
Hi, Mauricio.
Hi.
We've heard a lot about bonding on the field, but what about off it? You fly out after this. I believe that there's a down day. Can you give us a bit of insight into how you hope the squad gain chemistry off the field? I think we've heard from a couple of players that you might owe them a meal as well.
If I understand, it's about how
Is that how the players are bonding off the pitch?
off the pitch.
Off the pitch, in days when it's quiet.
Yes, that is natural. Need to be natural. You cannot force the player to, you know, in free time to go together or you know, and share things to do. I think that is more natural. I think, first of all, I think we need to define the squad, because I think we are 29, 30 players here, and you know it's massive, the squad. I think at the moment they are the dynamic is really good. Are very good guys, very good boys, and they are sharing good time together. Always difficult because sometimes in every game maybe 3, 4, 5 players cannot play, and that make difficult because the mood is difficult. But that is what we were talking before. It's about to create a squad, you know, with good balance and people that have the opportunity to play, you know, and compete for the place. And that is a big show, and it's a challenge for us to the rest of the transfer window to build a good relationship and good balance. And then, okay, if players are not happy because maybe they believe they are not going to play, we are going to, to find a solution to talk with the club and fix the situation. What we cannot is to have a massive squad, big squad, with players that maybe cannot be involved, and then it's going to create a mess on the squad. We need to maybe less is more than more, and more is less. Sometimes, you know, it's no mathematic. That is why I need to make clear that we don't need a big squad. We need 22, 23, 24 players with some younger, you know, and that's it. I am so sorry because maybe the decision will be tough, but, you know, we need to build a good and a balanced team if we want to compete for big things.
Niv's then